I'm not crazy, I'm just a sick-minded individual. Cold spirit, Genesis, Leatherface. Hey yo, this so hurrical art of music, I'm such a disgrace. I paid this bitch $100 to piss on my face. Now I'm an artist, painted Henry the portrait, tossed in a reservoir before I molested her inside the suitcase. The other 50% dumped inside the toilet. Coming out mixed with myself, 5 human McDonald's McDouble waste. Criminal minds, FBI received a search warrant to scout my place. Tied in chlorides into a cold case. Genesis leather, pulling faces off like I'm catching Troy Nicolas Cage. Stitch, my skull applied. Now I'm not expected to be turned down for another date. Look ma, I'm handsome, metamorphosized.
Beat to death, the demon that's reaching to beat your chest. Eat the flesh, hollowed out, holler to feed me next. I siphon next, I am swiping up off of the interwebs where the hotties pose like thotties. I probably should sing to them. These bars of the horror denied her breathing. Then we just reaching up to reason, just scheming to defeat the friends. Beat the Bessie in the flesh. I seem so meaningless, like homeless men on Hellraiser, eager to leave you dead.
Hey yo, I've got a distorted sense of twisted values. I'm high on Valium, twisting syllables like a crack pipe. It gets me to act right. My goons on standby with the meat cleavers. This arsenic language got you burning like a 100+ degree fever. Distorted messages saturating the speakers. I'm casting the witchcraft. This hollow tip dispatch will make you lose weight like Slim Fast. This here was my payback in the minivan. Watch your brain splatter all over the back. Ain't no coming back, I promise you that, faggot. I'm tripping off of these fucking acid drops. Hey yo, Dark God.
Yeah, Dark God, Dungeon Masters, this just the beginning of the show. Weaklings can't fathom the unknown. Crypts and bones all around us when we sing odes. Targets on rappers' faces when we flow. Can't hear the mainstream, I'm deaf tone, lead blows. Next close, fold the whole roll, the scrolls. It's getting cold, Jack Frost. I'm dumping, I'm coming. On her face, can you feel the snow? Oh, little drummer boy, drumming. Abominable men of cold, I summon. This new world not to my liking. Too many trolls, too many foes. This is ancient oak, the story of an ancient ghost. Spear through the prefrontal cortex. Watch a third eye glow, third eye grows. Dark poetry and bones for those that the Dark God chose. Dark God,
Dark God, what up? Osiris, Dungeon Master shit, Dungeon Master shit, we the quet. Dark God, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
The dark cleric, Sado, masochist, what is he rapping? What is he chanting? Knowledge or blasphemy, opulence tempts me, but I stay in sackcloth and border. Watch the pen bleed, a menace to the meek, venom to the sheep, a penance to the creeps. Knowledge in my speech, it's everything this new world fears. Bleak, to seek and destroy, wipe the world clean. The beginning of a new age, turning nightmares into fever dreams. A new chapter and a new page, new claims, new fame. Rewire the brain, this is intuition. Al-ilm al-ilahi, they persecuted me. Die al-mutlaq on the plains of Arafat. Travel to Iraq, push my message and mass to spiritual clans. Too lyrical, so I have to preach. Careful, they all rap in vain. I rap insane because my sandy betrayed me in pain. Super poetic, intelligibles in the rhymes, platonic, no poetic my rhymes, secrets of gnosis, you can feel it. You don't have to believe it, even the non-believers start to piece it. Old man of the mountain, day of retribution, feel the bones joined together after being dissolved into pieces. Rhymes to develop, not for weak heads. Dark God, not for weak heads.
I love those farm girls. Whatever I claim, it was done in his name. The human remains belongs to her. I fell in love with official character since I was deselected by Darwinism. I'm Randy Poe for Mirror Prism, savage with the cold case murders. Wounded soldiers screaming out, hot more than nickel shells, leaving quarter-sized holes to his inflated body armor. Time to air him out, no doubt. I manifest myself depicted as a vulture. The rest of my flesh eroded, the rest of my bones lies in the captain sepulcher. I still study the words that renegade one Oreo man and Stephen Holker. Possess my adolescence to kill and strangle sex workers. By my freestyle video witnesses, recognize and identify me as a social media lurker. No need to beg for water. Once my mental state begins to deteriorate, it's all over. I bring the heat like I'm a visiting team. Old 60 way the human mortal. I masquerade, snort heavy coke by the weight. This my medicine. No further away from the bedpost to the closet space. The word isolation of the outcast that made me this way.
Yo, think you got it shaking, but we bout to lose control. We just won't hold an ambulance for to put holds on the elements. It's eloquently edgy and deadly sensitive. Veterans invented it to eating the succulent. Vultures of the cultures that we seem to just make. Not fake niggas, we presume to kill it our wake. With the wizardry drafts off a slap of face. I break them in half like Kit Kat, symmetrical shape. Out of place, you in a place that's sorta like out of space. Mars with hearts of feeling, he beckoning in between. Earth stratosphere, that old feeling you get in dreams. Like a nightmare will scare you at night. Terrors and screams. Beam up Scotty when blasting that fucking rail. Naturally tell I play Quake 3, here where I hail. From hell, not conforming to angelical tales of a Christ, where I might go after I fucking delve.
Magical R was over the human entity. Voices telling me to sew your mouth to your girlfriend's asshole like human centipede. Digestive fecal matter. 666 is engraved on the flesh of dead cadavers. These rhymes are cast in a hex like a fucking necromancer. Vixens pose a slit wrist in the covenant gather. Dripping in a flask, we consume the chromosomes after. And then we inherit any diseases, overthrowing the immune system by sucking your blood like leeches. Pentagrams illustrated throughout the country's beaches. Your soul is transmitted to hell without physical force like telekinesis. Just know your priestess experimenting the passion of Jesus, overcrowded by a legion of heathens. It's the season of the foulest switch. The blackest pitch is the pigment of the cardiac organ within. The house that Jack built, my home is constructed with victims. As for this demon, his home is my physical prism. No need to exercise an exorcism, cause I found peace with the darkness withheld deep within my organism. Dungeon Masterz, bitch. The touch of Satan. Bars of distortion, motherfuckers. Dungeon clip.
Yo, I got some shit, yo. I'm hot-headed, military, trust down for the bloodshed. I'm not the one you're misled. I'm walking through some block as I always had some bread for this shit. Others enough said. I'm living a sad life, made a sacrifice just the other night while watching Fright Night. He was a Cabbage Patch Kid, having a noxious garbage pail car to car collector back in 86. My name shall be crucifixed. I'm a draft pick, you're just a Scarface actor, one of the illest to do it since Nas' first album. I target towards fans with hyperthyroid glands. I just say anything in line, a line don't make the Google hostile with an enemy landmine, make you disappear like David Copperfield, burn it down like David Koresh. I like MC Replay, I'm the greatest. I say mad shit, gotta let it out. Argue with myself, bipolar as fuck, got no charge over it. My lyrics are armed and deadly with high explosives. Spit you in half like Moses. I'm the architect, you a pain in the neck. You's just a private, I'm a war vet on a private jet to see where the sun sets. I'm the greatest alive, no one can match that.
Yo, that's the hybrid, the artifact, with the dark effect.
I have
And the devil in red Prada, sitting next to your dead father, with his head bent over like he's about to drink from his own bladder. The blood drips from scudders when I spill genetic history of forefathers. I use a dead language to express the pain and deep anguish. The light flickers as the hallways goes darker to the appearance of strange figures. I am the anthropomorphical gatekeeper, a seven-headed god-like flame spitter, the undisputed demon slayer, god eater, war-hard spirit of a wild creature, Tasmanian devil. I wanna believe in God like light seekers. I wanna believe that God exists but Jesus doesn't. I used to believe in Eve until she befriended the serpent. I don't need both hands, I power punch tens. I am God's right hand, omnipotence, Lucifer's last dance with the stillborns in the fire lakes of evermore. I'm a copper giant and I gyrate the crypto. Now reap my lips slow, I run the jungle like Apocalypto with sick flows. I'm deadlier than poison dart toads, bleeding knives is cutthroats of both tame and wild goats.
Dead devil bite the hand that feels the clad. Iron rebel detach his to see the sand. Throw blood in a pentagram. Voodoo doll pins a fairy godmother spill a pad. Lucky Charms loony bean in the back. You should quit now before the feast inquiries hit the fan. Funny how electric sheep dream off the promised land, but never cease to contribute with the hearts of sacrificial man. I pillage and around the chamber of secrets like the lost children of the damned. Corroded crowd of misfits. The unk weighs hard on my shoulders. Elder Chief Al Shabazz. I bench press bulldozers. Why the fuck should I care less? As smooth poses centers my universe in million holograms. The light shade in my veins triple carbon. Jigsaw drill sergeant. Tears dry blue irons. Fire regarded. Time for the harvest. I better say in your soul's garment. At synagogue hobgoblins with no bargains. I crave deep slipping giant nephilims on the marshlands. Then I disappeared into a cloud of dark ink. No longer do you need to pour your sorrows into a dying starfish. I make you believe in an atheist unicorn spaceship.
Hey yo, she talking that sweet talk so sincere, telling me what I need to hear. If not, no flesh ripping. See, she learning. I keep seeing her faces burning. Leaky faucet, slow water like blood tripping. I can hear the drops of night coming from inside my kitchen. Like an armed gunman, dungeon masters, we here for the children. The summer youth could use some counseling. Starting with the young teens, rather than LSD, we handed out automatic weapons and mescaline. Run, come back and tell a friend. Bad mental health is not just a trend. Skeleton bones bend but don't break. This be that Martin Luther type final solution. Drag bodies out the classroom, start executing. Target practice, no mistakes. I'm a fatherless bastard. Doped up, dozing off watching Ron Serling, Twilight Zone classics. Mind stays focused on immoral mathematics. Guerrilla warfare, suffocation. Gas mask on, militant wearing tactics.
I pause, I'm too slow, moving to quarters of thinking positive. Every day, heavy haste to the roller talk slick. Wicked as fuck, it's get to no fucking get. Got ripped off in baggies, I battered them in the crib. Blasted yoke with the crib, nah, really nigga you is. Cause my medication stays still calling me in the end. Get flustered, spitting cannonballs, thrusting yo with the jibs. Rolling hold them like Texas, it's simply, it's just a shit. Get a shift, slash right through the torso, the fucking ribs. We live like we lying, like I can't just get a brick. If I chose to, really it's supposed to be a secret. If exposed, let hoes know your story, yo with the pics. But picture your kid going through the same risk. I whip up discussing the function and grave hits. The positive oculus seem to be straight sick. When you can't balance Valentine's loves with slim wrists.
Dark God, I wanna believe you. Yeah, I wanna believe you, but I don't. I wanna cleave you, but I won't. Hidden demons and intrusive thoughts. Nobody's perfect. I use negativity and express it in art. The face I carved it, scarred it, heartless. Parked the whip, then buried the body right next to the cut off limbs. Lopped off necks, cut it off. Rims sawed off. Heads never been this gruesome. How'd I get like this? I should've fucked off when Satan sold me the gems. Damn right, yeah. Heads on pins, Hellraiser. Red on them, the well-waker. Bloodshed on Benz. Now she's a 1, but before she was a 10. Barbie stitched on to Ken. Explicit material and the flow awkward. I'll never be marketable. So now I'm rapping for have-nots. Dark God and the molecules. Had to drop out chasers, posers, and entitlement. Not into following you just cause you're my blood or kin. Don't mean you can stand next to made men. Read between the lips, need for speed, and I already crashed the whip.
Slash the bitch, had to hide the sticks DNA on Tim, so now I gotta wear something that don't stick. Musical chairs and everything in the crucible I don't share. Dark God lyrically, you can't fucking compare. Dark God lyrically, you can't compare. Come on.
Start with the rugged shit just for the fuck of it. If nothing seems to add up to records up on the government databases rated for buildings that shatter cases. Rap still outrageous topics straight from the outer places. Lending speeches endless, we stressing fleshless chiplets. Shooting that just got hair on up to the ceiling. We dealing with lights at the pipe, smoking luxurious. Fiends from the various spots in hell with the jury. Fuck you fooling kid, outside spot plot pursuing it. Black evil tracking the people, you're with the period. Blood from the woman, I'm fucking up in that period. Here he is, she snitch, trapping me in a fire pit. Shot to death, bringing the devil, let him know what I rap. Eat the head off of the table at dinner with a fat. Deaded him, tooted up off of the fucking fat. Like Boba, we go for prices up on your head.
These human mortals will get amputated. Slice the cranial surface from its spinal bases and basements. I've had enough of those who test my patience. I'm leaving parallel streets of your plasma on the concrete pavement. These human mortals will get amputated. Slice the cranial surface from its spinal bases and basements. I've had enough of those who test my patience. I'm leaving parallel streets of your plasma on the concrete pavement. She can't deep throat my fist with an oversensitive gag reflex. My purpose is destroy upon impulse. Deposition of human consciousness is a nothingness, oblivious to the future. The world looks better, projected in 8mm. They say I'm clever the way I put these words together. Made her confess, her purpose being a bitch through the pair of anguish. The remnants of a body found inside the basement. I'm the outcast in horrorcore chasing whiplock. I was caught by Savannah's cameras, speedball spacing, picking locks. Bloody fingerprints with open flesh wound dripping down over my Timbs and cross-colored jeans, shorts rocking red striped colored pair of socks. Prior to teleport, shrinking off like a monkey on cork. Then she was choked with no pity. Drove the body from Kansas City to St. Louis. Why? Cause my whole MO is strangulation. Death by suicide. They lied when reporting the situation. I wanted them to use my name alias co-spirit to set up the Women's Lib Foundation. These human mortals will get amputated. Slice the cranial surface from its spinal bases and basements. I've had enough of those who test my patience. I'm leaving parallel streets of your plasma on the concrete pavement. These human mortals will get amputated. Slice the cranial surface from its spinal bases and basements. I've had enough of those who test my patience. I'm leaving parallel streets of your plasma on the concrete pavement.
Yeah, dark god demons in my mind. Weak heads by my side. Is it thought crime or is it me on the edge of the line, divided between dark and light, standing on a ghastly height? Yeah, moon waning and waxing, which is night. These bitches bite, most of these bitches ain't right. In 2023 you can see it in their eyes. All lies, all pride, all vile. They love it when men die, romantic and brutal. They love it when men are bribed. Third eye blind, I can see the decay, I can see the hate, I can see people falling into Hell's Gate. You know how many shells a monster like me can take? Don't give a fuck about hip-hop, cause most of you heads wanna see the mic dropped. Most of you dig the light talk, but this the dark god.
These human mortals will get amputated. Slice the cranial surface from its spinal bases and basements. I've had enough of those who test my patience. I'm leaving parallel streets of your plasma on the concrete pavement. These human mortals will get amputated. Slice the cranial surface from its spinal bases and basements. I've had enough of those who test my patience. I'm leaving parallel streets of your plasma on the concrete pavement.
Yo, I've been marked by symptoms of mental illness, agitated or I'm distressed, disrupted mindsets. I'm not the type of cat that grants forgiveness. See, my agenda's based on strong dedications that pose your life a threat. Your vital organs shall get compressed with a cartridge of lead. Your wounds are cleansed with the blood of the priest that drips from the neck. There's bodies stored beneath the captain's deck. A human body from a month ago is tangled on the fish's nets. I tend to black out at times like Norman Bates, and with my mental resurfaces, plasma drips from the tip of the blade. Decapitated heads on the pointed ends of heaven's gates. I think I got my point across of your mental state. Wrap chains around your neck like Ghost Rider. Light you on fire, have the chapel saying your name while they sing their choir. Prior to that I was molesting roadkill. Placed human organs on the grill to give my empty stomach a good fill.
These human mortals will get amputated. Slice the cranial surface from its spinal bases and basements. I've had enough of those who test my patience. I'm leaving parallel streets of your plasma on the concrete pavement. These human mortals will get amputated. Slice the cranial surface from its spinal bases and basements. I've had enough of those who test my patience. I'm leaving parallel streets of your plasma on the concrete pavement.
Yo, I'm just gonna go ahead and spit this shit. Yo, I'm a perfect alignment of exterior and interior factors gone violently wrong. A perfect storm, if you will, while I'm hitting a dead bone. Use a buzzkill, not even radio will play you still. I have a gift to gab while you're stagnated in a puddle with a gag rag on. Over and out with my army do-rag, my time's long. I'd hit you so hard, make the window shatter, make you poof like abracadabra. In case of an emergency, break glass. Use a time pass, call me, I'll be your hip-hop mercenary. Through yellow like canary birds, get disturbed with the shit they worry. My story, I'm sticking to it in a hurry. My vision's blurry. Now I'm just spitting straight out of my mind. Fuck the paper, I can do it without lines. Once upon a time, I committed crimes, now I just create non-factors. You're a joke like plugged-in weed whackers. Yo. Y'all ain't ready for this shit. No, they aren't. They ain't ready. Yeah, they're not ready. They're not ready. They're not ready. I'm telling you, they're not ready for this shit. You know why?
Check this. I'm a soldier in this guerrilla unit, fighting for revolution. The victim's diarrhea leakage runs throughout my house. They filled in a loop, fed lactis into old Soviet Union cabbage soup. Bless these tracks, her true feel tight. Blood of converted MP3 wax. Once my inner demons sent to unite, somebody dying tonight. My head ain't screwed on too tight. Too much counterclockwise thoughts when I'm psyched. I talk to a Gen Z rap on sight. My mind is light, flashing visions of disco strobe lights. Whenever my con writes, or excuse me, we saw the shining. So like we instead type, Jack Torrance, I'm a starving artist. I come to the world to feed. Spreading fires, yeah, humanity blaming arsonists. Or maybe the climate. They employed sub 5 mils with the outcast of treatment. No bitch, so I'm a nut off the wall like Mike Jackson when I beat it. I can't forget the scars when history ancient. Sundown shadows follow me in the name of misery. I'm constantly reminding my failures. I'm Hannibal Smith missing with Hannibal Lecter. World domination, I love when a plan comes together.
On the bell tolls, yeah, we on the fucking clock. I prevoke all your principles, all they fucking on it. On the bell tolls, yeah, we on the fucking clock. I prevoke all your principles, all they fucking on it. On the bell tolls, yeah, we on the fucking clock. I prevoke all your principles, all they fucking on it. On the bell tolls, yeah, we on the fucking clock. I prevoke all your principles, all they fucking on it.
From the bell tolls, yeah, me in the fucking cloak. That's rated, I baited with spells that can't save your poor ass guilt being posted by light skilled ass niggas from the foyer. Smoking the mad grill. Your house got a dog with minds of violence. If you lie again, I'll feature to them. And types of dancing made for tigers, but filled up with the hot water spots. I'll be tagging my name, lames be on response. Cause they like blood pressure, my fortune up a word I warp into realms by sight instead of forks. Made for stabbing the dragons in their throats when they attack. Move swiftly from the hack of the sword or the axe. Act like Africans spitting your infant. Relax, we bucking the cells of the brain caps. I lag in the physical. When you see me, I'm cloned. I'm close, don't breathe, I'm here to make foes. Name hoes, I done fucked in cherries and ass assholes stay broke. I nurture them so they can just go dose them and then just finish it straight. Don't, so don't disturb the word of the strange pope.
On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out. On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out. On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out. On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out.
Yeah, dark god for whom the bell tolls. Nobody rhymes like me when the night is dark. My pen game like a hungry shark. When I spit you see 100,000 sparks. Lit the mic on fire so I could see through the arc. Y'all rappers are mostly narcs and hit nothing but a couple of darts. Don't give a fuck about my accent or if I make it some played out billboard chart. The pioneer, nobody puts content out like me. I create no control, no politics, put a gun to my neck. But I'll still keep spitting till your ears bleeding from the rear. Watch the mic rip through skeletons like a blade cheer. For whom the bell tolls like the day of judgment. Be near, be here. Bodies rising from graves. Most of these sheep don't have heart and can't hold sway. Can't hold their gaze. I just grab the pen and blaze fire in the eyes of the sword.
Hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out. On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out. On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out. On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out.
Yo, ring the bells for one of God's apostles fell victim. He couldn't withstand the pain being inflicted, so he chose a risk cut. He begged for forgiveness before his suicidal admission, cause eternal damnation in hell was his intuition. Projecting visions like a clairvoyant. You're consecrated by the hands of a demon. With sickness you're anointed. You've been conjoined with the deadly pestilence. You better pray to your maker that your faith was strong throughout the entire testament. You people make me sick like the COVID variant. And like Achilles did to Hector, I'll drag your body with the chariots. Your father figure couldn't bury it. You were betrayed for 30 pieces of silver like Judas Iscariot. Your epidermis, I'm fucking wearing it. That's my attire when I look for your widow wife. Her flesh I will marinate. Her vital organs I will segregate. And I'll be sure to place your kids in a group home, cause all their families beneath of a tombstone. My altar's constructed off a human bone. There's 6 skulls placed on the swords that I used to behead them around my throne. Just keep in mind that when that bell tolls, that means Osiris overpowered another victim and repossessed his soul.
Hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out. On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out. On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out. On the bell tolls, hear me on the fucking clock. I provoke all your principles, all they fucking out.
These are 7 deaths that resemble the 7 deadly sins. Your physical structure gets acupunctured with 6-inch pins.
Oh, help me's the only thing that your voice can speak. Only when you're dead's the type of sex you can offer me. Hey yo, you get the brutal death like Julius Caesar. I'm Jack the Ripper with a leather apron. In the kitchen scrambling, ovary eggs, toasted body, flesh frying in the skillet like it was bacon. Told her father he won't be able to retrieve your daughter, this isn't taken. But her soul was taken. They thought I had common sense and morality, they were sadly mistaken. Hockey mask covering my hideous. Same immortality as if I was chasing. Mortal still surrounding my body, plead with the police for more brutality. Any survivors said they were okay, but still suffer from physical orgasms shaking. The others turn into casualties. Social anxiety increases the murderous ability. Any plans to escape is futile. Have you gassed up, hitchhiking, confused, looking docile. Thumbs up, rusty nail truck drivers passing you up to 2 miles. While I'm like a homeless person, looking suspicious at night, walking through the grocery aisles. I would have been aborted by the Magnum, but my mother insisted. My father popped the cherry with the lifestyles. Come dripped out, not water. 70% of my walking carcass toxic, made up of pure bio. Pure bio. Pure bio.
Hey yo, I've got a basement full of severed heads, posed with the last facial expression right before their dash, before they took their last breath. I was diagnosing victims every 8 hours with a dose of meth. Hearing voices in my head is something I often expect. And as I feast on your face like I'm on bath salts, your plasma will continue to drip on top of the asphalt. I'll peel your fucking cap off like a can opener and stop the bleeding from your cranial incision by using sea salt. Yeah, the pain will last long without anesthetics. You'll feel the scalpel lacerate through the layers of facial cosmetics. You didn't get to say your goodbyes to those that carry your genetics, cause when I said you would die I was foretelling a prophecy. You ain't the only one who can see the demons like Constantine, and with their presence I
If you scared, be prepared, cause my nigga, we hold the crux of the cross of the Father. I alter the holy dust. I puff and I pass, but only on holy ones. I hold the tons of my fist, fisting me up a drag. Prolapsing, I'm proud and relaxed, and I just sick with the gifts we got from a fucking corpse. I morph it to deity, seen me once before. Hardcore, parkour around the city, scratching for more. Black balance, I challenge the great of us, war for war. Greed be the duty indeed, Julian fucking D. Intercede, intercept what's left in there when they reach. Don't go there, cause ghosts flare, heaven fire with speech. Seem to let off a glare what you scared of in the deep. Trance, I glance at the victim, left him impeached from his physical body. I bodied him and just beat.
Yeah, dark god, unholy criminal, unwavering lyrical bloodbaths when I spit. It's unlivable, Dracula out at night, spitting so I can catch some bites, catch a body, it's only right. Enough said, let's get to it. Hi, I'm just getting started. Blood red sea, departed. Dark god miracles, these rappers ain't shit but a carcass. Wanna be tough guys, now they really heartless. Rip the heart out the chest, put it in a package, send it as a parcel to the next of kin. Who's the next rapper to spit? Call the pastor, cause he's gonna need a big check. Big death, brutal shots through the head, leave him on the ground, absorbing the copious amounts of lead. Nothing faces me, brace yourself, cause evil ain't wasted when I plant seeds. You see the next, let me demonstrate to you how to make them leak. Dr. Death, I make a horse legs weak. Cut them off, she don't need them, cause she ain't gonna leave. Dungeon Masterz, does every bar have to be a whore scene? Does every car come with a belt next to the driver's seat? You tell me, it's easy for me to strangle behind armory. When it comes to dark rap, dark god leaves bloodbaths, gruesome murder spree, and I don't want the cash, just the blood. Dark god, yeah. Claustrophobic in the gulag, American Kumbaya, throwing screwballs, dancing with the dragons, Wulong. Nothing to see here, move on. I smoke a pinner with a Font Leroy suit on. Under moon fog, I'm deer decked with the bulldogs. I bloom with wanderlust. Spring cadavers only sprout shrooms when the summer's done. Hash resin for supper